Do you know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah. If you had to guess.
Japanese?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. As you can see, yeah, I think we got to be worried about the next generation coming through. It just baffles me. Some of these questions that they ask, I just wonder how some people in the world don't know the answer to these things. I mean, some of the question he asks, as you can see, what country is the Queen of England from? Yeah, it's a very tough guess, I guess, right? Like, who would have ever known that she's from England or Britain? You know, this is, yeah, it's quite funny, but also, yeah, it's worrisome at the same time. So let's have a watch. This is from Flicker's Talk. I'll put the link of the video in the description if you want to watch his stuff yourself. Now let's get into it. First question, what country is the Queen of England from? And yeah, I guess you know what the answer is, right? I think everyone who probably watches this knows what the answer is.
Country is the Queen of England from? Originally.
Originally?
I definitely don't know.
No, give me your best guess. I guess a country.
What is a country again?
Give me a guess.
This is embarrassing. What is a country? What is a country? What is a country? Canada.
Yes. Do you know what time this is?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 2:45.
So he said 2:45, but it's 1:50. So 10 to 2 is the actual answer. Yeah. 2:45. And that's 50. Like, the 10 is the 50, guy. Like, come on. Like, how do people not know this? I guess just look at him, like, pants down there, holding his junk while talking to someone. Yeah, that kid ain't gonna know nothing, let's be honest.
Do you know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah. If you had to guess.
Japanese?
Yes. Do you know what the third month of each year is?
Ain't that leap year or some shit?
Yeah. Do you know what 15% of 100 is?
Fuck.
Around what it is, if you had to guess.
Probably like 75. I don't know.
Yes. Do you know what country we gained our independence from?
Spain.
That's worrying, right? I feel like this is at the point where you should not trust your public school system. No offense, but if I lived in the United States, I would not be sending my kid to a public school. Yeah, I understand. Look, it's a hard job as a teacher if you work in a certain community, like, you know, in a poor community or wherever you might be. It might be tough because the students will be a little bit tougher and harder to teach. But surely you have to somehow, you passed university to become a teacher. Somehow you should be able to get through to them to teach them the most basic things. Like, what country did we gain our independence from? What country is the Queen of England from? What country is the Great Wall of China in? I almost feel like even if it's just 1 out of 1,000,000 students that can't get it right, if they're mentally, should I rather say, fine, then you've failed as a school system.
Yes. Do you know what country the Panama Canal is in?
No.
If you had to guess, like, what do you think it sounds like it's in? Guess a country.
Europe.
Yes. Can you name all the months?
September, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Yes. Do you know what country the Panama Canal is in?
Panama. Spain.
Yes. How many weeks in a year?
Weeks in a year? I don't know. Can't count the weeks. 4 times 12, 24 weeks?
Yes. How many different moons does the Earth have?
Four.
Yes. Do you know who fought in the Mexican-American War? You remember?
Can't lie to you, I don't know that.
Guess 2 countries. Who against who? If you had to guess.
Philippines?
Yeah, against who?
Don't remember the other one.
Do you know what 3 times 3 times 3 is?
9.
Who fought in the Mexican-American War?
Fresh Revolutions? I don't know.
Yeah. How many moons does the Earth have?
How many moons?
Around how many?
30? I don't know.
Yeah, look, I can't even watch any more of it. I kind of just just feel so let down by how bad the answers are. And you can tell each one of these kids did go to school. All right, like they did go to school, maybe not for the whole time, but they did definitely go to school because they can talk, all right, they can listen, they can articulate, but they just don't know this sort of knowledge. And that's where I keep saying where the institution of the school and education is letting these students down, right? This is not, with a lot of times, the students can learn these things and want to learn these things while they're still in school. Some don't, you know, a certain percentage just would not want to learn anything. But if you have a teacher that teaches these kids these basic knowledge things, they will remember it as a kid. But I guess the older they get, maybe they don't want to go to school, whatever, that type of stuff. So that's fine. But this stuff is basic kid knowledge. Like, you should learn this stuff in primary school. But I'll end it on that. Let me know what you think. Are you worried about that? This is how some people think. Let me know below in the comments. Like the video if you liked it. And please subscribe. I mean, most of my viewers are not subscribed. About 95% are not subscribed. So if you want to help the channel out, please subscribe if I've earned it. And I'll see you in the next one.